right here at the Brown County Fair in the greatest state in the world, Wisconsin, and in the greatest country in the world. There's going to be a rodeo soon here. You got to come down here and experience it for yourself, because you're going to meet amazing people like the gentleman we're going to talk to real soon. By the way, there's a raffle for Americopoly, which is like Monopoly, but even better, and the flag behind us. That's part of what you can win. The raffle is free. Just sign up over there, and you're going to connect with other great Patriots that are watching out for us, protecting our homeland. Just like have you seen the movie Red Dawn?
I have.
It's amazing.
Bits and pieces.
It's worth. Yeah, the second one gets a little slow, but the principle of the thing, it's about like a communist invasion. There's the original and then the remake from 2012. Anyway, I'm Peter Vidala. Oh, America's Man's Man. What's your name?
I'm Gavin. Good to meet you guys.
Yeah. So tell me about like what are you all about, and why is patriotism so important? Like what are we doing to pass the torch on to the next generation, and to kind of make it known, like just how important it is to protect this nation.
I mean, when you talk to anybody,
Gavin, right?
Yes, sir.
Gavin.
Yeah. When you talk to anybody about the United States, the first thing that comes up is freedom, and if that title goes away, then what is it? You know what I mean? We're just like any other country.
Yeah.
If we have the one thing that minimal other countries have, with as well built as we are and as advanced as we are, and with the technology we have the word freedom over the top of every other country, and I'm trying to keep it that way.
Amen. And God's blessed us with a wisdom that He has not blessed anyone else in the history of man with, even though we're the youngest superpower in the world. I noticed you have a Bible verse on your arm there. What is it? Isaiah 60:22. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, and New Living Translation. Easier Bible to read if anybody's trying to get into it. Just saying. New Living Translation. It's a lot of simpler words for you guys. Okay. But when the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. So you take you keep patience.
Love it.
You take your time. God will make it happen for you.
I'll have to keep that in mind, because I'm making the movie that Walt Disney would make today. It's called Fall Musical. It's a Christian Disney story. It's a Christian Disney movie. It's going to cost $700 million to make, but it's about a girl who falls through a hole in the ice in Boston, Massachusetts, my hometown. She lands in this underwater world of wussy men who talk like this and domineering women. I noticed that there's like, I don't know, there's something so messed up in that, like, they've gotten guys to act like girls and vice versa. And it's sick. It's a sickness, and it causes so much, because when you don't have that, when men don't act like men, like their women feel like they have to. Like, we have a generation of women who feel like they have to take control of everything, or they're not comfortable, and that deprives them of that feminine ability to receive love from a worthy man.
Yes, exactly. It, like, put themselves out there, kind of. Like, I feel like if you have a man who is immature, unstable, or not as masculine as a man should be, the woman has the thought of, like, oh no, I have to take control, and that, in my opinion, I don't think that's
and I know people that and it's such an ingrained belief that they're not. It's like when they do meet a guy who actually acts like a guy, probably because we grow up in the nation of so many divorced people that they don't, like, it's really like a father issue, or like they call them the daddy issues. And it's not, that's not to be down on women, because they've been scarred in a big way, and obviously a lot of screwed up guys too out there.
100%.
But it's I was talking to my audience at at a cafe recently, and because I acted when they're in your presence and you act like a guy, like our grandfather's generation, like an actual man. Yep. Like they expect you to act like what like you don't approve of my language, like.
Right.
They actually told me, they came into my they interrupted a private conversation I was having, and they said, oh, hey, your language is not inclusive enough. This is just like in a cafe at one of the major chains, right? And I'm like, well, tell me what could I, I want to accommodate you guys. It's, it's kind of your cafe. What can I do differently? They say, oh, just stop, just not so much. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Right? Yeah, they don't. Yep. They won't be specific.
That's a big problem, in my opinion, with that word freedom, is be inclusive. the way I think about it is
inclusive.
Yeah, right, inclusive. Yeah.
Inclusive of everybody except for the people who are making life better for everybody by protecting everybody's freedom.
100%.
It's
100%.
like it's illogical.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it's like using words like that. They're
Gavin. Yeah.
The way it's like you push it towards us, people who believe in what we believe in. You take it away from us and you put it into the eyes or the arms of the people who don't believe in what we believe in. And it's if you're gonna talk about inclusiveness, I feel like that's the word inclusive is everybody, right? If you're gonna take it from one guy, you got to give it to the next.
Well, that's because inclusive doesn't actually mean inclusive.
Right.
It's really we're gonna hit you over the head with a verbal crowbar.
Yeah.
But the people that are invading our country, like they can do or say whatever they can rape your family and murder people and you know what, that's just fine.
Yeah. Oh no, it's just fine. Yeah. And then no repercussions most of the time, or they'll get a slap on the wrist. But
if that, and
right.
It's funded by because we are the number one we are the superpower in the world.
Yes.
And when you go to foreign countries, half of their news is American news because they're all watching us.
Yep.
That's why the rest of the world is going so crazy because we've set a bad example over the last decade or so under the Bidens and even before that with the
100%.
rhinos. But but they're by Linda, and Linda's one of the wonderful administrators, volunteers. She keeps so we have moderated debates or forums with the candidates, and she keeps the time during the forums. Like she'll hold up 5 minutes left, all that. But
very important part.
It's a very important part. and we just spoke to Mike Yonke earlier, the director of the Wisconsin Conservative Coalition, a whole bunch of organizations just like us, the New England. I'm from New England. I want to say the New England Patriots with Tom Brady. No, the Northeast Wisconsin New Patriots, NEW, New Northeast Wisconsin Patriots. That's the booth we're at here at the Brown County Fair. But really, what it is, it's foreign powers that are paying these people to divide our culture, Gavin. And they'll divide. And the communists have always done this. They find any way they can rip the society apart at the seams.
Right.
And this is how they this is their modus operandi, always has been. Like the Democrats were they couldn't figure out any other. No one wanted to vote for them because you have to be really dumb because they had to import.
I 100% agree with
the
that.
rapists and murderers. China gives them the money to do it. They pave literally paving roads throughout Mexico to the Great Roads Initiative of China. And they're literally importing all these illegals from all over every corner of the globe.
How many? Do we know the actual statistic of how many was let in within that 4 years?
I mean, it's got to be like 10 million or something, or maybe that they're in the country at least.
Number.
Do we know how many illegals were admitted into the country during the Biden administration?
campaign?
This is by the way, this is Deborah. This is Gavin.
Nice to meet you.
Guess. I mean, because somebody say 10 million, somebody else says 20 million.
I feel like there's really no way to tell how many illegally, if they were let through the border, or if they came on plane. It doesn't really. Yeah, I feel like it's hard to tell.
There's a rate. Crackle. Okay. There's another. Mike, it's just sorry. I don't. Yeah, there we go. Can you hear me? Okay.
All good.
I'll see. Dubo. Okay. Dubo. Oh, all right. No, there's another rape. There's another murder every single day. We hear about it in the news, sometimes it's or there's someone an illegal driving a truck, and they run into they run over people. I just remember Kenosha and Waukesha. When they burned down an entire block.
The Kyle Rittenhouse story.
Yeah. It's like why is this okay? And that's closer to here than we think because they're already here. They're in our borders and they're just waiting for the right moment to strike because they've done it over and over again. Right. It's like we got to be stupid. We have to be stupid. And at the same time, we go to the government schools and they tell us, you have to be more tolerant, you have to be more accepting. I don't want to wait for them. It must be the animals that flies here.
Right.
But I don't want to wait until the next illegal does something really, really awful. And my family
and that could happen
member,
to you, your family.
Yeah.
It could happen to your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, everything.
Absolutely. And so we have to be vigilant, or else. Do you want to jump in here? And you want to jump in? Well, we're doing a live cast. We're just talking about the threat of illegals taking over, and everything. Why we need to be patriots and protect this country.
Yeah, I really agree with that.
Yeah.
They don't belong to.
We have to. There's a critical mass. There's a rape. There's a murder every single day. There's someone driving a truck and they run over someone. What's your name?
My name's Jackson.
Jack. This mic is giving me trouble, Jackson. Nice to meet you, Jackson.
Nice to meet you.
How do you know Gavin Jackson?
Oh, mutual. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. It's a BA shirt for sure. You got there, Jackson. What are you guys studying? What are you studying?
I'm not studying.
Are you not? Okay.
Going to work.
Where do you work?
So basically, my family owns a bunch of businesses.
Okay.
So I'm pursuing that too.
Good for you, guys. Like kind of picking up the family business.
Right, exactly.
That's cool. What industry is it in?
All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Yeah, my grandparents, they own a bunch of like senior assisted livings.
Okay.
My parents, they own like a couple racetracks around here.
That's oh wow, that's wonderful. That's good stuff. So do you think what's your ideal job? What do you want to do more than anything else?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
In the future, was
it Kyle?
Kyle Domelick?
Kyle Domelick. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
dad.
America's Man's Man, AmericasMansMan.com and on Getter. And why is America so important to you?
I don't know. I just live here and I just think it's the right place to be.
We've been blessed with so much, and part of what we do here at the Northeast Wisconsin Patriots is we remind everyone what a blessing it is and how we're blessed beyond blessed, but we have to protect this blessing. With that blessing comes the responsibility. We got to watch out for it because every corner of the globe has people that are trying to take us down because they can't think of ways to make the world better on their own, so they have to go and take other, rather than contribute, or they come in the wrong way. Like those 11 million illegals that are just hopping the border and coming to places like Green Bay. They're just waiting for the right moment to strike.
Yeah, it ain't just the big California or New Mexico or Texas or anything like that. It's a lot farther up than you would realize.
And we have to protect our fellow American citizens by making sure the right politicians get elected to keep it safe for everybody. Otherwise, we're going to, we're going to end up in a place where, we end up like a third world nation like Bolivia, where you can't have a business like your grandparents, or Kyle, or it's like in Bolivia, you try to walk to a grocery store, you get shot on the way there.
Yep.
We believe in law and order, so we have to protect what we have, and that's why the new Patriots are great. So before you guys leave, be sure to, we're giving away. It's a microphone. We're giving away everything is free except you can win the flag or Americopoly. It's a board game. You enter that by winning the raffle, and the new Patriots or Northeast Wisconsin Patriots will keep you posted about. We have a movie about Benjamin Franklin coming up, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. You'll meet other Patriots who are going to be your friends and protectors and just keeping this great American thing going. And you need it, because you can't. The devices lie to you, and they do it on purpose because they don't want smart people, because smart people are onto them, and they don't want. Yeah, they want eyeballs.
100%.
They want to take advantage of you, Kyle and Gavin, and so we got to we have to fellowship with other believers in the great American enterprise, and this is a clearinghouse for all that good, holy information that will actually help you and not hurt you, unlike these devices. That's why I'm on Getter, because it was the only network that wouldn't delete my videos. But we're so glad to have both of you here, and thank you so much for visiting, Gavin and Kyle. God bless you. Keep in touch with the Northeast Wisconsin Patriots. Fill out the raffle form to stay in touch, and grab anything else. You can grab a bag. We have a tradition here. You guys know the Pledge of Allegiance?
Absolutely.
Okay, want to come say the Pledge of Allegiance? Come on, guys. I'm gonna hold this flag up.
Don't
Okay.
say this shit in school anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So we gotta.
Exactly. It's those evil union. Okay, ready? One. I pledge. Oh, I gotta take my hat off. Hold on. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Woo! Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
Absolutely.
Gavin,
Thank you very much.
Kyle, Gavin, yep. God bless you guys. Nice to meet you.
Have a good one, man.
Nice. Bye now.